Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're testing a new team and it's actually going to be a very interesting team. The first thing I noticed about this team was that the lack of protect. Actually, none of the Pokemon here have protect whatsoever. So obviously when you have a team like this, things can go bad real quick. But yeah, I'm super curious to try that out. It's obviously hyper offense strategy here with double beat up on Dragapult and Whimsicott to go with to pair with that Cobalion. I actually haven't tried any beat up strategy on the channel, and I'm curious to try it out, see how it performs, especially on this new Series 9. Also more, I would say, frequent that we have seen is Spectre going for with Life Orb there, going for very powerful max moves. And then we have a very interesting Lycanroc there with Endeavor and Endure as well with a Focus Sash. So I've seen this strategy around somewhere in the ladder. It's not, I wouldn't say it's something you run into every day, but if your opponent is not expecting that, it can be quite powerful and disruptive to the opposing team. And then also Tyranitar there with Assurance. If for some reason your opponent took damage already in that turn, Assurance would be double the power, and also it's a banded Tyranitar with a stab boost. So I think that could actually be very powerful, and I'm quite excited and curious to try this out and see how they perform. So with that, let's get into the battles and see. As always guys, thanks for watching and thanks for all the support, the comments, and if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of content. And yeah, I do bring daily Pokemon VGC content, so yeah, let's get into the battles for today. Okay, going into the first battle of the day. The first thing I see here is like Togekiss with redirects. It's actually pretty difficult to deal with because we cannot like clearly go into a beat up stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking like Dragapult to lead with, and then that Garchomp is actually quite troublesome. Because yeah, two rock types, then Cobalion is also weak to ground, so it's actually quite difficult to go against that. What to do? I kind of like Spectre here. No, Tyranitar. Cobalion in the back, and then probably Whimsicott. The main idea is, I think you go Togekiss here, and probably something like Togekiss Incineroar. So obviously, if you see like beat up stuff, you want to follow me for sure, and that's why I'm trying to bring Cobalion in the back and go for the beat up stuff, and like just go after yeah, it's kind of 50-50, you know. I could switch in Cobalion and go for a beat up, but I don't know if Togekiss is actually going to go for a follow me because of Will-O-Wisp. So I think Togekiss always goes for a follow me here, because I could max the Tyranitar instead. I'm gonna try to go for it. I'm gonna do that. Because I mean, it's a high risk, high reward, right? Since you don't see beat up stuff there initially, I think you wouldn't follow me. And probably you're tempted to Dazzling Gleam here. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, probably also getting rid. Oh, it's Max Togekiss. Wow, that's actually something I didn't expect. Wait, is this like the Sludge Wave stuff? Because that would be so cool. That would actually be crazy. Wow. Is this weakness policy Togekiss? I mean, that would be so cool. I mean, if we do lose the Dragapult here, we could go into yeah, it's Sludge Wave. Wow, really cool. We're gonna take a lot of damage here into the Cobalion, most likely, but Togekiss gets poisoned. Actually, I didn't. We featured this team, but I didn't recognize it right away. I'm not sure if it's the same exact team, actually. Okay, but it goes into Dragapult. Now, that means we can actually... So we set up Cobalion, and now we can Tailwind and go from there. So I think Togekiss might protect. Incineroar might be coming in as well. Yeah, so what to do? Because I was like saying, I was thinking first turn like, oh, they're gonna go for a follow me. Actually, let me check that team. Is it? I think it's the same team. So that means it's Water Urshifu. And if I'm correct, that's a Swords Dance Garchomp, but I don't remember the item. Yeah, we Tailwind here, and I could see Incineroar swapping in. And Togekiss max guarding. Do I want to cover for that? I mean, no, not really. At this point, our Cobalion is set up. Even if Incineroar gets in, I can still KO the Togekiss next turn because Tailwind, right? So, unless they go for a double max guard, I would say, but then the poison is killing you. Yeah, the Togekiss is not in a good spot here, I would say. Okay, there's the max guard. There's no switch though. I'm not sure. Is it Thunder Wave? Oh, okay, it's Scary Face. Is that a problem? I'm not sure. I would say Cobalion is still faster than Togekiss. I think we are. So, I could go into Tyranitar here to have more... to have more power, and I think like offensive threats, right? I'm gonna go for the giving the defense boost and getting rid of the Togekiss here. Okay, but they Scary Face again, right? Yeah, and then Flare. But we have Assault Vest, so I don't think this KOs. I really don't think it KOs. Yeah, that's a lot of damage though. But that's why I also wanted the Tyranitar to have the defense boost. That gives me a little bit more momentum into the next turns, getting rid of the Dynamax as well. I'm actually considering swapping out the Cobalion here, because now it's really slow, right? Yeah, I should have, like, the max guard on Togekiss was so obvious, but I didn't remember the scary face thing there. Yeah, that was my bad. It's gonna be Kartana though. So, oh man, they cannot really do prankster stuff into Tyranitar here, which is good for us. But here you're certainly, yeah, targeting the COBALION. But I mean, I think Tyranitar should be faster than Kartana, right? So I think banded stuff should outspeed, and I think we're fine. That's fine because we have superpower on the Tyranitar, so it covers for COBALION here. Yeah. Yeah, so we get rid of that. The thing is now that our Tyranitar is we had to commit to superpower, so our attack gets lowered. Yeah, okay. They end up forfeiting there. I mean, yeah, COBALION was not moving first, but that's fine because that's why I wanted to put a little bit more pressure with the Tyranitar there. Anyways, well played to my opponent as well. As always, let's get into the next one. Okay, going into the second battle of the day. Okay, so in this one, they don't actually have any sort of follow me stuff, so we can actually go Dragapult. By the way, they don't have Fake Out as well, so we could actually go Whimsicott here. Oh, never mind. There's the Raichu there, so they do have Fake Out stuff, so I think Dragapult is the way to go here. I mean, Charizard might be very scary. So, but I think COBALION is actually faster than Charizard. I'm gonna go Dragapult COBALION here. Whimsicott for speed control, and I think Tyranitar? Yeah. Let's go with this. I need to double check. Yeah, COBALION is actually faster than Charizard. So I guess I'm gonna see Whimsicott, not Raichu, on turn 1. If they go Raichu, I would expect Nuzzle stuff. Okay, it's Whimsicott. Yeah, I guess that was expected. You probably go for a fire attack on the COBALION here, right? Because I could Ally Switch turn 1. I could Ally Switch and max Airstream into the Whimsicott. And I think after that, okay, maybe you Tailwind, right? Yeah, you Tailwind here. I'm gonna go for it. Because, yeah, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, but I think you probably will want to go with a fire move into the COBALION there. If I had to guess, like, I don't see, maybe it's Airstream into the Dragapult. But let's see, I mean, there's a chance that you want to trick with the Whimsicott. So I'm fine to cover with this option first. But yeah, that made me, like, maybe bringing in the Whimsicott was better because then I can go for a Tailwind, right? But okay, ally switch comes out. Let's see how this plays out, and they're gonna, yeah, it's switcheroo stuff. That's why I wanted to cover for that option as well. And they're actually gonna airstream, so that's pretty smart on their side, because then we would actually be faster right now after the airstream we do here. But okay, let's see if this will be enough to KO the Wim there. Oh man, it's like 1 HP. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I guess I could rockfall and go into the Tyranitar to get rid of, because the thing is, like, now you probably, or I could ally switch again. I could also Will-O-Wisp the Cinderace. I'm actually now let's go into Tyranitar here, because we're gonna get rid of the Whimsicott after. Oh, never mind. Now they have safety goggles, so we can actually not do that. But okay, it's gonna be another airstream into Dragapult. So okay, that's gonna give me my free switching there. And actually we got lucky there, because I was gonna go into the Tyranitar, but that's fine. Because now I can actually bring in the Whimsicott if I wanted. Do I bring the Whimsicott here? No, I think Tyranitar is better. Bringing in Tyranitar here. The only problem is, like, my Cobalion actually is not set up right. It's the main issue here. But we are stalling out their Dynamax, and I think Rockfall is gonna do a decent amount of damage here, I would say. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good damage there. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, I'm sorry for that. It's not gonna be enough though to take the Cinderace down. At this point, I think I want to swap out the Cobalion, honestly. And go for a Rock Slide here, because then I could Tailwind. Yeah, I'm losing my Dynamax here, but I think the trade is fair, because you're losing both of your Pokemon. Yeah. And I mean, Dragapult, I think it did its job already, so we can sack the Dragapult here. Go into the Cobalion again. Oh, probably Whimsicott first to stall their Tailwind. But yeah, Fireball coming in, I assume, into the Cobalion slot. Yeah. And I'm expecting a Moonblast, something like that, coming from the Whimsicott if I had to guess. But look at that safety goggles. Putting in so much work for that Whimsicott there, because yeah, it's the Moonblast. I think in the Sandstorm, we should take that. I wouldn't say decently, but that's fine. Okay. I mean, now we have a pretty healthy Cobalion, and now we do have the Tyranitar available. At this point, I think I want to stall their Tailwind as much as I can. Set up a Tailwind of my own. And okay, yeah, it's gonna be the Landers there. One thing is, like, this team is actually pretty weak to ground. So that's actually, yeah, pretty difficult to deal with, because you can see here the both Pokemon are ground types. Actually, let's check how much they do. They do have 2 turns of Tailwind, but we are going to set up our Tailwind, and then Cobalion is faster. Yeah, I'm just going to Rock Slide here. I need to sacrifice the Tyranitar, but if we get flinches, it would be amazing. Pretty good damage into the Landu. Okay, we got a flinch. We actually get a flinch from the Landers there, but I actually would have liked the free switch in there. Because then I could go for my setup, beat up setup. I have 2 options, like either I Helping Hand Rock Slide or I Dazzling Gleam. I think I get more out of Helping Hand Rock Slide here. We might see a yawn or something. Let's see. Okay, Rock Slide coming in. Oh, that's really good damage into the Landers. Actually, oh, okay, that was a crit. I'm so sorry for that. I think now it's, yeah, now it's kind of a free win, right? Well, I'm actually not that sure. I'm gonna Dazzle Gleam here and go for Rock Slide. Because the thing is, at this point I don't really care about having the Cobalion set up. Because you're open to flinches on the Rock Slides, and also you're taking so long to KO my Whimsicott. I could have swapped here. That Tyranitar, actually maybe that's the right play, to swap out Tyranitar. Yeah, I think I will do that. Because we do have Assault Vest. Yeah, and that allows me to change the attack on the Tyranitar. Maybe go for an Assurance, a Bandit Assurance after a Cobalion attack, and then it's going to be doubled the power. Yeah, I think that's the right play, and I think you're targeting my Whimsicott here so that you don't so that I don't activate my Cobalion there, but actually it survives. So yeah, I mean, here why not go for the beat up stuff? It's only gonna be 3, I think, or 2 plus 2. But yeah, we can go for a close combat here and finish up the game. Yeah, okay, they forfeit. But yeah, you can see like how actually weak the team can be to ground types. So it's something you need to watch out for and kind of position your team in a better way. Okay, let's go into the next one. Okay, going into the next battle here, and oh gosh, it's pretty speedy team. Except, well, also it has 2 modes, right? Like the Trick Room mode with the Marowak, and then Articuno probably having Trick Room, and then Speedy with the Inteleon and the Whimsicott there. Well, I think Tyranitar is actually very good here. Tyranitar is good except for the Metagross. And to deal with the Metagross, actually, I don't have a great way to do it. So probably Spectre is actually the way to go. because I could burn. I'm gonna go Spectre here, Dragapult, a Ranitar, and well, I don't have a way to say. Oh well, I bring the Dragapult, so I guess COBALION is the way to go, because that gives me a little bit of flexibility on, like, if I don't go for a max on the Spectre, then I can in a later time go for a max on the COBALION there. So let's see. I also like swapping in like COBALION into a beat up, because it's kind of something that you don't really expect. And yeah, it's gonna be the Metagross, so that's why I didn't know what was the right way to deal with the Metagross. And I think Spectre is actually pretty good. They do have like the Umbreon to switch in though, so I need to be a little bit careful there. Because here I think you probably Tailwind. Tailwind. I think I'm gonna max. I'm gonna max here, and I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp here. Oh, okay, so they swap out, so I'm expecting Umbreon. Yeah, all right. So that was the one thing. I think sometimes, I mean, I scouted that out. I was just not sure, because like Metagross is not in a terrible position there with the Tailwind support. So I think, but then this is a really good play on their end. Okay, Whimsicott protects, which is fine by me. Willow is coming out. We still get some defense drops here, so it's really good. On the Umbreon, that's pretty good damage as well, considering it's not very effective. And it's leftovers. So I think that tells me it doesn't have Protect. So what to do now? I think we could Max Strike here. Because I feel the Whimsicott is gonna be sashed, so I kind of want to bring in the Tyranitar here. Oh, it could also Yawn, right? Yeah, I'm gonna Breaking Swipe here because I don't want the Umbreon to Yawn into me. And I think we still outspeed them. Let's see. I think this is gonna pick up the KO. Okay, we get a Grimnay boost as well. I mean, this is interesting because now do you bring in the Metagross here and go for... Because I could Will-O-Wisp, right? That's the problem right now. It's gonna be Inteleon though. Okay. So I think I Quake here. And I want to go into... I mean, Whimsicott... What is Whimsicott doing for me right now? I think we Quake and we go into Tyranitar. mainly to get rid of a potential sash. That's the idea with the Sandstorm there. I don't want to go after the Whimsicott because it's actually not putting any sort of offensive pressure, I would say, at the moment. It's actually fake tears. If they create the snipe shot, this might be bad. Yeah, they actually created. Okay. That was not the best. I mean, I suppose it's like likely to get created by the Intellion there. Okay. Now this is looking terrible for us. Because I mean, like, the crit matter there, right? If they don't crit, they don't KO. But now we can Iron Head and I think, yeah, I think we need to get into the Dragapult here. Because I need this Whimsicott out of the way, and then I need the Will-O-Wisp available for me as well. Oh, they're targeting Cobalion though. That's a little bit scary. It's Mud Shot. Please don't crit again. Okay. I think that's okay-ish. I mean, at this point, I think you're better off maxing the Intellion, actually. Intellion is quite speedy. Yeah, it's the speediest Pokemon here, so it doesn't matter if we have wait. I could. I mean, this would be a little bit crazy, but we could close combat the Intellion here and ally switch. I think that's my only way to win this. Do you go for the maximum Intellion? Okay, it's Metagross. I'm not sure if we're actually faster than Metagross on their Tailwind. I think we kind of needed the... We need the Cobalion to be faster here than the Metagross. And yeah, we survived the Ice Beam. Please no freeze. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, they target the Dragapult. So we have a chance, I think. We do have a chance here. Yeah. Ooh, okay, do we get rid of it? I think we do with the sand. Okay. So now the thing is, like, Tailwind is over, right? And it's Metagross against the world. So there's a chance we can win this. And I think we Will-O-Wisp here. Because another alternative would be to ally switch again. Now, we Will-O-Wisp in close combat. Get a little bit of chip damage and lower their damage output. Because remember, we don't have Protect, and we need to kind of stall their Dynamax as much. But yeah, you go for a Steel Spike here for sure. Because you want the defense boosts. So now it's a little bit tricky. What to do now? I mean, they do have one more turn off. Dynamax. Now the thing here is we need to respect that they might be weakness policy, which I think they are. Like, there's no other Pokemon in that team that sounds to me that has a weakness policy, but at the same time I kind of need to go for high horsepower because I'm getting locked into that. So the only thing here would be, okay, you need to remember. Okay, I'm gonna go for the breaking swipe play and assurance. Because they also need to respect that I might be weakness policy. So I think they're targeting the Dragapult. So if we manage to, okay, they're actually no weakness policy. That's huge. Yeah, that's huge, because now I can breaking swipe and go for another assurance, and that should secure the game. Oh man, that was crazy. And that's like the power of assurance on the Tyranitar, because like if you can like get an attack off first, then the damage is doubled. So in this case it's breaking swipe. Obviously it's not doing that much damage, but then assurance is like 120, right? It's doubled and boost, yeah, boosted by stab and also by the choice band there. So assurance on Tyranitar is very powerful if like in a good position there. You could see how much it did to a Dynamax Metagross. So yeah, this can secure here the KO. But I mean, that looked at some point very difficult to come back from, but I'm glad that I actually got to feature that mechanic there. Alright, so that I'm gonna leave it here for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.